Hey, I'm Pixie, and welcome to my small channel. Okay, let's start with the update on the new blank skins. First, we have 𝐓𝐤𝐸, who has finally received a new blank skin. Unfortunately, its skin tier is still unknown at the moment. Next, Popol and Koopa have also received a new blank skin. Just like 𝐓𝐤𝐸, there's still no information yet about what skin tier it will be, so its status remains a mystery. Then, Tigreal has also received a new blank skin. For now, its skin tier is also still unknown. Next, since Kagura Legend has now been confirmed to be released through the 11.11 event, I'm sure a lot of you are starting to wonder, what about Xavier Legend? In my opinion, there are only two possible scenarios right now. The first is that Xavier Legend will become an original Legend skin and be added to the Magic Wheel. If that happens, all you'll need to do is grind your way to 200 draws to collect a Magic Crystal, just like every other original Legend skin. On the other hand, after seeing the latest survey design with the anti-god theme, I'm honestly a bit skeptical that such an amazing skin would be released through the Magic Wheel alone. In my opinion, the second possibility is much more interesting, that Xavier Legend will become a Legend Limited skin, similar to Fanny's Legend Limited, which is usually released around March alongside the Golden Month event and Promo Diamond event. Now, speaking of Legend skins, those of you who read the August event patch notes have probably already noticed that Miya's Legend skin, Modena Butterfly, is not included in this month's revamp schedule. But don't be disappointed just yet. We already got a sneak peek of the revamped artwork back in July. So in my opinion, there's a strong chance that Miya Legend's revamp has only been delayed for a short time, and the earliest we could see it released is early September. Next, Gord has also received 4 new skin survey designs. Judging by the overall quality of the designs, there's a strong possibility that one of them will be released as an annual Starlight skin, or even a collector skin. The first survey features a jester theme. Gord wears a red royal jester costume, complete with a classic car-shaped hoverboard and circus-themed energy orbs, giving the design a fun and unique appearance. The second survey follows an immortal sage theme. It is dominated by white, green, and blue, combined with mountains, clouds, and an ancient scroll-inspired hoverboard, giving Gord the appearance of a wise immortal. Next, the third survey is based on a God of Light theme. The design is filled with gold, white, and blue, with his body radiating light, paired with a magic carpet-inspired hoverboard that gives the skin a truly majestic appearance. Finally, the fourth survey features a sun god theme. It is dominated by white, gold, red, and blue, combined with flames on his head and a sun emblem on his chest, making the design look heroic and filled with a divine aura. Next, Kaja has also received 4 new skin survey designs. Judging by the overall quality of the designs, there's a strong possibility that one of them will eventually be released as a collector skin. The first survey features an Ice Phoenix theme. It is dominated by blue, white, and purple, combined with the wings of a massive ice phoenix, giving the design a truly majestic appearance. The second survey follows a golden phoenix theme. The design is filled with gold, white, and red, along with glowing phoenix wings that make Kaja look like the ruler of the skies. Next, the third survey is based on an eclipse theme. The left wing represents the galaxy, while the right wing represents the sun, creating a concept that symbolizes the balance between night and day. Finally, the fourth survey features a cosmic raven theme. It is dominated by black, white, and blue, combined with cosmic eye-patterned wings, making the design look both mysterious and extremely elegant. Next, as we all know, Mobile Legends will be collaborating with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Although the official lineup hasn't been announced yet, there are a few heroes that I think would fit perfectly as characters from the Avatar universe. First, we have Masha as Toph Beifong. Especially after her revamp, Masha's physical fighting style feels like a great match for Toph, who is well known as an earthbender. Next, we have Valir as Prince Zuko. This one hardly needs any explanation, since both of them use fire as their primary power, making them an almost perfect match. Then, we have as Katara. With her ability to control water and her ocean-themed skill effects, Kadita is one of the heroes that fits Katara the best. And finally, we have Zilong as Aang. Since they both wield a staff and have a fast, agile fighting style, this pairing also makes a lot of sense. But keep in mind, this entire lineup is still just a theory and a prediction based on how well the characters match. Next, there's some disappointing news for those of you who were excitedly waiting for the Exorcist resale. It turns out that for the global server only, Exorcist Series 1 and Series 2 have been officially canceled. Previously, the event was already listed in the August event patch notes, where it was scheduled to run from August 28th to September 27. However, shortly afterward, that information was removed from the patch notes. Now, for those of you playing on the Russian server or the Japanese server, there's no need to worry. The Exorcist resale has not been canceled on those two servers, and its schedule remains unchanged. Next, let's move on to the upcoming free Layla collector skin. Based on the model that has already been revealed, this is what the skin is expected to look like, and it's currently expected to be officially released around September as part of the 10th anniversary celebration. What makes it even more interesting is that the skin tag won't just say collector. It will also feature an anniversary 10th tag at the bottom, giving the skin a special identity as part of the anniversary celebration. And that's not all. Layla Collector will also support the resplendent Dragon Shard feature. That means you'll be able to change the skin's effect colors based on the Dragon Shard you own. Now, speaking of the resplendent Dragon Shard feature, there's an interesting update regarding Mathilda. You probably still remember her Starlight skin, Arcane Verdict, which has been sitting in Moonton's files for a very long time. Even until now, the skin only has splash art, with no proper 3D model revealed. However, in the latest update, this skin has now been linked to the resplendent Dragon Shard feature. This has led to speculation that Moonton may have changed its original plan. In other words, Arcane Verdict, which was originally planned as a Starlight skin, may now be changed into a special skin. If that turns out to be true, it would mean that Mathilda's Starlight skin has officially been canceled and the skin will instead be released under a different category. Next, get ready if you've been waiting for the Jjk resale. The event is scheduled to begin on August 7th and end on September 11th, giving it a total duration of around 36 days. Then, Premium Supply Phase 1 will begin on August 14th, offering a total of 29 draw tokens. The missions remain the same as usual. You'll need to complete diamond recharge and diamond spending tasks, ranging from 1 diamond up to 250 diamonds. Meanwhile, Phase 2 will follow on August 21st, with the same total reward of 29 draw tokens. The required missions also remain unchanged, consisting of diamond recharge and diamond spending tasks from 1 diamond to 250 diamonds. Speaking of 𝐓𝐢𝐬𝐿, there's a small update regarding his Skin Create skin. Based on the latest information, the skin will be named Ascendant of Flame. Next, here's some unfortunate news for those of you who were hoping Sun's Titan Collector skin would receive an optimization soon. Basically, the player asked Moonton to improve the basic attack, skill 1, and ultimate effects because they feel these effects are still underwhelming for a collector tier skin. They also suggested making the ultimate animation more impressive so the clone effect wouldn't be so easy to predict. And this was the MLBB developer's response. Hello player, we currently do not have any plans to make adjustments to Sun's Titan Collector skin. Thank you for your feedback. This means that for now, Moonton has no plans at all to make any adjustments or optimizations to Sun's Titan Collector skin. So if you were hoping for a visual upgrade or a revamp in the near future, it looks like you'll have to put those expectations on hold, because the developers have clearly stated that there are currently no plans for this skin. So guys, what do you think about this update? Is there anything here that really got you hyped? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can talk about it together. Well, since this is still just an update, we really need to highlight that it's subject to change. That means things like the release date, event schedule, data, or even Moonton's plans could change at any time. But don't worry, if there's any new info, we'll update you as soon as possible so you won't miss out on the latest news. Well, I'm Pixie. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.